Brand new series of Bunkai Strategies, and as always at the beginning of the year we like to return to our foundations, and so we want to emphasise that a kata is a form, and a form is a shape that you make. And because this thing's three-dimensional and it covers time and space, we are making a form, and it's the making of it that's important. So if we take our most foundational technique, stepping punch, and we use that as our first example, then we've got to make sure that we cover a few bases. First one is that our stepping punch is not going to be for me to reach someone who's all the way over there. It's going to be that we're going to be at a starting distance where there is a real threat and a real urgency and a need to do the thing, and there's going to be contact, and then there's movement beyond the contact. So that's penetration. There's a penetration of the technique. That means that we're not going to be hitting anyone at the very end of the technique. We're going to be hitting them part way through. Second part then would be that both hands are doing something. So if I'm doing this, and this is sitting back on the hip and it looks like it's doing nothing, then it's doing nothing. It needs to do something. So it's called hikite, the pulling hand, and therefore it should be pulling something, shouldn't it? So what is it pulling? Could it be the guy's sleeve, his shoulder, his head? Whatever it is, it's pulling something. So whenever we see a hand sitting there doing nothing, we know that something's been left out of the explanation. And then our last factor is that when we're producing a technique, in this case stepping punch, there's usually a stance involved, the body is involved in the movement. So this isn't just how I move my arm, it's how the body goes to the target with the pulling hand involved, and that way we're using the strength of the whole body, the movement of the whole body, instead of just the technique in question of the day. So these are our foundations, these are the fundamentals of what we're doing for all our applications, and a good place to start as we analyse our kata throughout the year.